go with the top 2 best vendor rolls that week. But today I'm going to be showing you a completely full list, and trust me, there are way more than just the Palindrome and the Parthian Shot this week. There is much more variety in weapons, and they're mostly all fairly decent. And so yeah, like I said, I'm going to be trying to do this every week, except all really good guns, and not just like the hand cannon or the pulse rifle. I'm going to be trying to give you a full, complete list of all the vendor god rolls. So yeah, let's start here with the Crucible Quartermaster. We have, I think, 3 guns here that are fairly decent. And obviously, one of the highlights today is, in fact, the Palindrome. And even though I personally don't like rifle barrel on a hand cannon, I know pretty much the entire Destiny community does, and this is an incredibly good roll for them. We have rifle barrel and rangefinder, which I assume gives you an incredibly large amount of range. And I would actually use this in PvE as well, which you can hit very, very distant shot. As well, it has Icarus, which with improved accuracy with some modifiers on Nightfalls will definitely help. And so yeah, that is it. It also have explosive rounds if you like that as well. Alright, and so at number 2, we have the Hero Formula. Now this isn't, not many people know that this type of scout rifle isn't bad, the fast firing one. It is kind of in the Mida archetype, but I really like using it sometimes. People that like Mida might want to try this one out. But as you can see, it has a pretty good amount of stability as well as rodeo, which decreases the weapon's recoil even more. As well as Hidden Hand, which increases the aim assist on this gun. All these things coupled together will create a fairly decent PvE gun as well as PvP. You can hit shots from pretty far out as well as still retain a good amount of rate of fire. So yeah, you can kill people pretty quick from a pretty good amount of range. So yeah, that's it. This is the Hero Formula. The final one from the Crucible Quartermaster, and my personal favorite, is the Event Horizon. Now, I might actually be buying this one because it is good for both PvE and PvP. Now, first, we can see that it is not a very good scope. This one's pretty bad. However, if we go over here, we see Short Gaze, which is arguably probably the best scope there is. It has a great range, as well as great aim assist as well, while retaining a good amount of aim assist. And so, yeah, that is already a good start, I guess. And second of all, we have Explosive Rounds. Now, this is good. It isn't exactly Firefly, but if you hit that body shot, you might get a second kill. Now, another thing is, we have Perfect Balance for people that really like that. I've never seen anybody that likes it, but I do see a very small amount of streamers that can do good with it by hitting 2 shots like in a row fairly quickly without having to zoom back down. But either way, the best part of this is Hidden Hand. Now, this has an increased target acquisition, which is aim assist, and so this is amazing on a sniper. It kind of slows down your sensitivity when you're passing over another person's head, thus allowing you to hit their head more often and a lot easier. This is probably a really good sniper rifle, and I haven't seen anybody else kind of comment on this. Everybody's been focusing on Palindrome and Parthian Shot, but coupled with Short Gaze, Explosive Rounds, and Hidden Hand, I would say this is a fairly decent sniper rifle for the vendor role. So yeah, I would recommend to check this out.
Done.
And so that is it for the Crucible Quartermaster. Now, if we go head on over to the other side, it's a bit of a walk, but the rest is all on the New Monarchy side. Alright, so as we're heading into the tower hangar, over here we have the Vanguard Quartermaster, and I believe there were 2 good guns in from him. So obviously we do have the Parthian Shot, and I have been using it, and I have to say it is incredibly good. The damage is incredibly great. I'm going to be probably doing a review on this weapon. It's just really, really good. I love the stability. It doesn't move. It's much better than my spare change that I have in the vault, which does do the 2-shot impact, which this does as well. Yeah, that's right. It is a 2-shot to the head with 2 bursts all to the head. It is incredibly powerful. Coupled with rodeo, hand-laid stock, and counterbalance, this thing is incredibly high stability. I really like it, and I would really recommend you getting it. As well as kills with this weapon increase reload speed for a while. So if you don't really like rodeo, if you're good with these 2 guns, with these two things, then you can definitely go with Feeding Frenzy to increase that reload. I believe there was one more thing here. Yes, this is another scout rifle, low impact but high fire rate. This kind of different version. It also has hand laid stock, and again with hidden hand, as well as explosive rounds and rodeo. So you can kind of experiment with either one. You can kind of choose whatever's your preference, and then you can go ahead and buy that. So yeah, that's it. These two scout rifles are probably these two are probably getting the lowest things, but I still think they were worth a mention. All right, and finally we head on over to the new future war cult. So this is probably one of the most annoying ones that I'm mentioning this, because I really hate that this is a part of the meta. But either way, here it is, the Wormwood. Now, on quick glance, it doesn't look that incredibly good. Aiming this weapon increases its effective range, which is rangefinder. That is pretty good. It already has, or sidearms already have a good amount of range, but that little increase is always beneficial. However, the thing that I really hate saying is that, and nobody else noticed this, it has high caliber rounds. This staggers people, and sidearms already stagger people, and so this thing, I'm really gonna buy this. I'm actually gonna make this my main sidearm. This is gonna be probably really, really good for trials, especially in close range maps. It also has a fitted stock, which it does increase the stability a little bit, which I always like stability. But definitely that high caliber rounds is without a doubt the piece de resistance of this gun. And so yeah, those are all the complete list of the vendor god rolls of this week, I believe 5-2. And so yeah, that is it. Please comment if you find any other ones. I checked everywhere, I didn't really find any other ones. But yeah, that's it. If you guys enjoyed this, please like, comment, subscribe, whatever. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.